Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in the Poconos, this was CBS 2 News at 6, the news and coverage you can count on in 30 minutes.
Right now at CBS 2 News at 6, protesters take to the streets after the mayor of Philadelphia ordered all persons to wear face coverings beyond January 15th. The CDC has noticed an increase of COVID cases going up and says this is going to be an even more deadly than last year. Many schools have gone back to remote learning for the next few months. More tonight on the deadly tornado that struck Oklahoma earlier this week. President Biden was in Oklahoma to comfort the many people who now have no home. And a verdict has found Officer Derek Chauvin guilty of all charges of murder on George Floyd. He has been sentenced to life in prison by the Supreme Court judge. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joaquin Springsteen. Ava Wade and Ava Wynn have the night off. We begin our news coverage with a developing story out of Philadelphia, northern Pocono Mountains and East Stroudsburg. Protests have taken to the streets over the COVID-19 mask mandates that went into effect this week by the mayor and President Joe Biden due to a number of COVID-19 cases rising. This just into our news station. The update of Derek Chauvin. He is expected to appear in another court hearing against George's mother once again, and Derek will continue his life sentence in the Minnesota State Penitentiary as of today. Yesterday, Joe Biden had visited a residential neighborhood of Oklahoma to support the residents that were left stranded on the streets after a tornado torn through the quiet neighborhood of Oklahoma with winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour. The American Red Cross is asking anyone to please donate blood to the many people that were affected by this severe storm. Our news coverage now turns to New York City with our affiliate WCBS 2 News that have just reported of a protest on the city-bound side of the George Washington Bridge causing major damage with multiple car fires on the upper and lower levels of the bridge. WCBS 880 was on scene at the bridge with their chopper. Tom Minsky is in Chopper 880. Tom, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Joaquin, ourselves and Chopper 2 are on scene right now at this violent riot protest heading from Jersey to the city. Multiple cars are engulfed in flames. We can also see protesters beating the life out of the people that are following the laws of mask mandates when it comes to going into stores and restaurants. This protest riot march and attacks on innocent civilians is going all the way back to US 46 right now.
Can you give us any details on how it looks in Upper Manhattan and in the Bronx right now from your view, Tom?
Unfortunately, Joaquin, Upper Manhattan was under a law enforcement warning and a civil danger watch until further notice. But that civil danger watch might be upgraded to a civil danger warning as protesters are now just minutes away from Riverside Drive going into Upper Manhattan to berate people for wearing face masks. If anyone is in southern Westchester, the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan such as Upper Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan, and Lower Manhattan, Staten Island, Fort Lee, New Jersey, Tenafly, New Jersey, Leonia, New Jersey, or in northern Westchester, please take cover of this major riot heading into the city right now. Reporting live from the George Washington Bridge, Tom Minsky, CBS 2 News. Joaquin, back to you in the news studio.
Okay, thanks, Tom. We have just gotten word from WCBS 2 News and CBS 3 Eyewitness News. A riot in the Bronx had broke out on the Grand Concourse at East 199th Street, where multiple people are rioting against the COVID-19 mask mandates. All areas in Westchester, New York City, all of New Jersey, and all of Pennsylvania including Philadelphia are filled with violent rioters taking over the streets in southeast New York, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest New Jersey, northern, central, and southern Pennsylvania including Monroe County, where we're broadcasting from. If you're in Middle Smithfield Township, East Stroudsburg, or Lake Harmony, please don't go outside as you might put yourself at risk of being seriously injured or killed by protesters. Well, that's it for the news at 6. We'll see you back here at 11. Watch our sister station WPAJ TV 1057 for the news coming up at 6:30, followed by the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell also at 6:30. Be sure to tune to the late show after the 11:35 news on our sister station WPAJ 1057, which the news at 11 on CBS 2 will be at 7, 8, 9, and 10 o'clock news right here on WPAJ 1057. I'm Joaquin Springsteen. Have a good night.